I am Kris, and we are the Chisholm Trail Outdoor Museum blacksmiths. Welcome to our shop.
Yeah. Take it all the way down.
In today's project, I'm going to be starting to make a rendition of Warblade from Final Fantasy X. It is scaled down to a regular knife size, so it won't be this full-size sword. Okay, what I've started doing so far is roughing out the point of this blade, starting from a clean bar of 1084 steel. So this part, I'm still just stretching out the tip. Okay, now that I've got the point roughly set, I'm going to start putting some more shape and length into this bar. All right. Sweep that down more. Okay. I find that I do a better forging job when I have the picture sitting next to me, because otherwise I'm just... Yeah, because doing something from memory, it'll get you there, but not always great. So, all right, here we go. Well, I tell you what, now that I reheat treated my hammerhead, it's moving better. Because it was a lot softer before. I swear, every time I used it, I was having to re-polish. So. Roar! Roar! Hello, how are you? I like you a lot. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ah. One of the hardest things that I learned how, not one of the hardest things, one of the things that took me the longest to learn as far as shaping on a blade is making those angular points on the back of the spine, like on a shamshear or different kinds of bowies. So now that I know how to do it, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do it. And I am halfway done shaping the blade. Halfway. Okay, where I'm starting to work right now is this little fullered transition point. Once I get that set to where I want it at the right depth, I'll be able to start moving on to shaping out the handle and the tang section. Now set that down, draw that out. Yeah, what I'm liking about this one is that there's a whole bunch of little bumps and waves and stuff that I don't normally forge. Okay, so one of the things that makes doing this style of a blade more difficult is that I'm having to pinch and pull material where I would normally just forge something flat and call it good. Okay, so what I'm about to do right now is use my guillotine tool with the butcher die on it to try to set down this transition that I've been kind of struggling with a little bit. Hopefully it works out. Let's go with a round on top. Okay, there we go. Now I should be able to make that transition a little easier. Forge this down. So the next thing I'm going to do is start forging down here in the handle area so I can get this mass isolated. Once I get the handle shaped, I can then go and kind of push and pull these little points to get them stretched where I want to be. I really think this is going to be a cool looking project when we're done.
You want to use this chrome racing hammer? It's got all the horsepower.
Oh man. Yeah, let's give her a shot. Boy, you got that sucker.
It's going to be so fast.
Shot, right? Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Okay, so what you're saying is this one's got the horsepower, this one's got the torque.
Right.
Okay. Whew. Fire pot is taking a while to get hot. I might. That ball to reassess, yeah. No, I mean, it's still there. I think I might have got a clinker or something. Because I mean, see, it's still glowing yellow.
Try to pull straight out and go straight in.
Mm-hmm.
If you lift up, you'll expose everything.
Right.
You have to kind of start over. But keep a decent mound on it. Come straight out if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that up. But it's not real fast.
Oh. Well, that ain't no good. Ooh.
Shit. How the fuck do you do that?
The cross peen hit it in just the right manner.
Son of a bitch.
Look at that. Oh, look. That's why. Yeah. Ooh.
think it has horsepower? Yeah, too much horsepower.
Right? All right, I'm swapping back out. I'm used to my hammer. It hit good and hard, I'll tell you that. I think I got that better file over here too. Here's my big old Nicholson mill bastard. That's my Harbor Freight Special, I think.
I got it smooth.
Yeah, you do.
You just can't. I don't
Yeah.
want to take it all the way down and make it. Yeah. Pretty smooth that it won't.
Right? Yeah, I'm going back to my hammer. I'm used to mine. Good boy, that sucker took a bite, didn't it? Okay, so what I'm about to do right now is cut off the excess material that I know that I'm not gonna need, so that whenever I go to shape the rest of or heat the rest of this, that I don't have to heat up an entire bar of steel. I can just heat up exactly what's necessary. There we go. A little bit more heat to cut that. And it's almost there. If all goes well, I'm about maybe 20 minutes from being finished forging this. At least for the rough shape anyway. Well, you know, sometimes the urge just strikes.
Funny man. Funny.
Okay, so I'm about to bring this handle up to a screaming yellow heat, and I am almost done setting this little, I'm going to call it a guard point on this blade. Once I do that, I'm ready to finish shaping that handle, and then I think we are about almost finished with the forge work for today. So close, so close. What I'm setting right now is this little point This is going to come down to a almost like a right triangle, and then it'll transition into the handle. I'm gonna have to channel that out a little bit. So I'm gonna make this a uniform fishtail. Put a little bit of a swell here and an inset here. It'll palm swell here. It'll neck down here and neck down a little bit right there to make it look closer to what is in the picture, but still fit, you know, an actual human hand. Because believe it or not, video game and anime characters, they aren't quite human. They have a quasi-humanoid appearance, but somehow they're this big and this strong all the time, and able to carry, you know, 300-pound swords to slice dimensional rifts into the heavens.
You know, usual gods.
Yeah, exactly. Now that being said, would I have my video games or anime any other way? Nah. If all goes well, I've got 2 heats left. What I'm doing right now is planishing. I'm getting as many of the stray, rough hammer marks out of it that I can, so that it doesn't look like somebody just took a hammer to it and started beating it up. The other thing, by doing that, it makes it so that I don't have to grind so much to make it actually flat and true. Okay, that's all for today that we have time for. This is our project so far. This is my rendition of the Warblade from Final Fantasy X, redrawn, redesigned to fit human hands. And next video, we'll be doing a little bit of chisel work to set in some details, and I'll be doing some hand engraving to get the inlays drawn in. Other than that, we'll see you next time.